Hey everybody, I am Drak.
And I'm Shadow.
And we are in Gaul Spaceport for Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for the N64.
And before I leave, I have to do this. The ship is safe with me, sir. Yes, it is legal, but I don't trust you enough. So let me back in. We'll never get paid if you stay here all day.
You know, we haven't even left the ship yet, and Gaul's boring. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Go away, sir. I loved doing that as a kid, and I still do. I think there's a challenge for me here. No, it's not in here. It's on the ship. There are seekers in here.
Okay. There we go.
And no matter what, he will always just say, "Go away, sir." After that, he won't start over or anything. I know, because once I've once gone far enough, then backtrack just to see. And yes, he'll always say, "Go away."
Yeah, and I actually think in one of the LucasArts point and clicks, there actually is a Lebo joke in there somewhere, and I can't remember which one.
Let's see. Damn it. I want to get a challenge for them. They're there. You might as well get them.
One of the things I also found funny was they recycled the Dark Forces sounds for his jumps and his... yeah, they're all like recycled Kyle Katarn Dark Forces sounds.
Okay, so to give a little strategy for the first time in this entire game, got him. This is a fairly long stage. It will take you a little while to get through. I think it's probably. I don't think it's quite the longest. I think Izor's Palace is probably the longest.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shizor's Palace was pretty long, and it was long and it was still broken up. So you had to work your way up from the sewers into the palace, and then take out Shizor, and then even then you had a vehicle combat associated with it.
Leap of faith.
How appropriate. We're talking about Lucasfilm here. Let's talk Indiana Jones! More film talk!
And they're supposed to be in Indy 5 to come.
Are they really going to go through with it?
I think so. I don't know.
I hope it's with 100% less Shia LaBeouf.
I think they shouldn't. I don't hate Crystal Skull as much as everybody else does. But
it's not horrible, especially considering as a kid I didn't grow up with indie movies in the theaters. So this was kind of my first in the theater experience was Crystal Skull. It wasn't bad, but you know, when you go back and watch the other indie movies, it is missing something.
Yeah. You know, credit to, Spielberg, Lucas for being able to try and do a new one after so long. But I think, 4's enough.
Mm. Yeah, we don't necessarily need it. And I did hear rumors that when they were talking Indy 5, they were going to try and get Sean Connery out of retirement.
He wouldn't come out for 4, so I really doubt he would come out for 5.
No, and
plus he's died. Plus he's dead, so...
Yeah, the canon literally killed him. So, at this point, and on top of that, if Sean is not willing to or Sean Connery's not willing to come back for your movie, that shows you have a problem. When the great Sean Connery.
The first two did just fine without Connery. Don't get me wrong, Connery is fantastic in the third film. The third film is fantastic.
No, Connery, for the comic element in the third movie, is awesome. Absolutely. And him and Harrison Ford, I think, had great chemistry in some of those scenes. Do I think they would have that now? Probably not, especially with some of the directions that Harrison Ford's gone in his career. I don't know if they would have the same level of chemistry. And as much as I knock Shia LaBeouf, and I'm going to knock him, there was fairly good chemistry between him and Harrison.
Never understood the Shia hate. I don't think he's a decent child actor, and maybe because I actually sort of grew up with him on Disney. I watched even Stevens when he was still a Disney kid, but you could do a lot worse. You really could than Shia LaBeouf.
See, I didn't grow up with my little brother who's around the same age as Alex, grew up with Even Stevens and loved him. My first dealing with Shia LaBeouf was from them, but my movie experience with him is what has kind of jaded me in that, is that his acting repertoire is not great. It always goes back to a no 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 in some way, shape, or form, and I get that. That's like Samuel L. Jackson with Mother Effin'. but at the same time, it gets old really, really quick. Now, I have heard that he did some animation with a Ghibli film, believe it or not, Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind.
I didn't know he was in that.
He apparently was, and from all things I've heard, he sucked. But this was like when he was 16, something like that, so he was still in Even Stevens' glory. And he hadn't really done any voice acting up to that point. So, you know, we'll give him credit where credit's due, but yes, I have boundless hatred for the Shia.
Oh, there you go. I'm not going to go head over heels for him, but I wouldn't say he's a horrible actor by any means. I think...
let me put it this way. I am a Transformers fan. I am not sad about the fact that he's not coming back for 4. I don't think 4 should be done, but at the same time, I'm very happy that we're not going to have more Shia. Or Megan Fox. Or insert whatever sexy chick you can find. And this, I remember looking back at Golf Spaceport. Now that we're actually talking about the game.
Yeah, we're back to the game.
Enough film talk. We've got to talk about this game we're playing. I remember playing this level and going, oh man, just such a Dark Forces feel. I remember going into these corridors and going, Dark Troopers, where are the Dark Troopers? And now that we've talked about the game, let's talk about more film!
This is always one of the better places to try and get the Wilhelm screams out of the Stormtroopers.
Oh, yeah. Well, and also, Gaul is one of the
that's
few areas where you can get genuinely lost. And so you can actually end up killing, you know, like, respawn Stormtroopers or whatever.
I don't think they respawn.
I think in She's Wars they did, to increase the difficulty.
I don't think so. I've never seen them respawn unless you're, like, dying.
I know in the upper difficulties they do, I think, but... Or no, there's probably just more of them in the upper difficulties.
There's more. Crap. Oh!
And you didn't have Leia with a blaster to save you. Return of the Jedi reference. More film!
More film, but again, at least it's Star Wars this time. Yeah, we're not... Instead of arguing on the acting prowess of Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf hasn't been in a Star Wars film. Why are we talking about him? He was in Indy, which is George Lucas. Granted, it was, you know, post turtleneck phase. Have you noticed that, like, now in interviews, ever since the remakes of the Star Wars films and all that, he's always in some kind of turtleneck that looks like it's cutting off the oxygen to his brain?
I've never noticed anything about turtlenecks.
Oh, yeah. All the interviews I've seen since then have always been him in a turtleneck, and I always go, I wonder if it is actually cutting off the circulation to his brain.
I'll say he's put on a few pounds.
Oh, well, yeah. But that was, you know, he's getting older. It's kind of expected.
Mm-hmm.
Although I love the reverse concept of that with Peter Jackson, where he gains like a bunch of weight for the Lord of the Rings films, and then he comes out, announces that he's going to do Halo, and he looks like he's just gone anorexic.
Yeah, I remember.
Nobody recognized him. He didn't have the scruffy beard.
Didn't have the glasses.
He didn't have any of that, and I was like, that's Peter Jackson?
Yeah. You know, actually, it's
Wilhelm.
Yeah, Wilhelm. It's fitting, because the first time I saw Peter Jackson with his whole new look was, appropriately enough, it was for George Lucas's AFI tribute.
Oh, yeah. That's right, he was there.
I don't think he was there. I think he just gave a little video.
Or, yeah.
Gave a little video interview. So.
And again, it was just like, that's Peter? What happened?
Yeah.
Did he go into the rehab clinic or something? No, he didn't. He just probably went, oh man, look at me in the appendices of the Lord of the Rings. I need to lose some weight. My wife is going to complain.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good for him, though.
Yeah, exactly. And the funniest thing is that he went back to The Hobbit. Now he looks the exact same as he did. I'm starting to think that's his going back to Hobbiton look. And now we're talking more film. I'm having no problem with this.
You know, as long as we're talking about film, let's talk this, you know, about all the directors who were inspired to go into film because of Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
You know, James Cameron, who started off as a truck driver. Come on, aim, you piece of crap.
And he went on to make Blue People.
Well, it's a rat bot. That's what I call them. They're rat bots.
bots.
They look like rats or possums or something. There we go, finally.
You know, speaking of the AFI tribute, I still think the best part of that whole thing with George Lucas was Carrie Fisher, and how she just ripped him a new one.
Yeah, that was great.
I thought it was especially appropriate since, you know, I had heard about Carrie Fisher as being a really good comedian, and this was like my first ever chance to see it.
Yeah, I love Fisher's kind of rips. She's really funny in her interviews about Star Wars, and
they're so justified. I mean,
because you told me there was no underwear in space, she said.
So bad.
Oh, poor Fisher.
And just think now, boys and girls, she's now a Disney princess. Yeah, it's canon now. Leia's a Disney princess. Just putting it out there. At least we have, Carrie Fisher representing.
Yeah, I saw, you'll also see quite a bit of her kind of rips in Empire of Dreams, that whole big documentary that came out for the 2004 release.
I have not seen it, but I'm going to go look it up.
You didn't see the Empire of Dreams documentary?
I did not see it, but I'm going to go look it up now if Carrie Fisher is just ripping into George Lucas.
Yeah, especially, and she does it in her commentaries for the films, too.
Oh, yeah. I believe that. It's funny, too, because, to my knowledge, Mark doesn't really rip into... Harrison will occasionally jab George, but it's really Carrie that lets loose on him. Mark won't do it.
Yeah. Well, Mark always, has sort of the... a lot of the roles I think Mark, will guest star in on TV, he always seems to, be like, I can't escape this Luke Skywalker persona. Leave me alone. Because I remember him in... Because I remember him, he was in the sitcom Just Shoot Me, and he was also in Pepper Ann for an episode, and it's it seemed like... I remember the Pepper Ann one especially, because he, had a security detail fall off a kid who mentioned Star Wars.
Look, with Mark Hamill, you have to feel bad for him, because he has never, in his career, been able to escape typecasting. Whether it was Luke Skywalker or the Joker... from the Batman animated series, he's never been able to escape it. And so, it makes you feel bad for him, but he's made it work.
Yeah,
He comes back for, he keeps on saying, I'm retired, I'm never doing the Joker again. Oh, look, Arkham Asylum, he's coming back. And you can play as him. Or, I'm never going to go do voice acting again. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's the villain again, and he goes crazy again.
Yeah, it's fitting, though, that, it kind of actually, he reverse typecasted himself.
Ironically enough, also did a Studio Ghibli film.
Oh, which one did he do?
Castle in the Sky.
Oh.
Where he's hamming it up as the Joker again. I'm telling you, it makes me feel bad for the guy, because even, in game series, like Wing Commander, he could never escape Luke Skywalker or the Joker. He could never do it.
What I did see a little bit of a Wing Commander clip in a section from the AVG interview. He was sporting a beard. I couldn't help it felt like he looked like Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan with that beard and his hairstyle.
Oh, it gets worse too, because I think the AVGN one was Wing Commander 3. Check out some of the video from Wing Commander 4.
Mm-hmm.
I may be remembering this wrong, but he looks like he's in a Babylon 5 uniform, and he looks like Luke. And he's got a beard.
Yeah, that's the one.
Awkward.
That was the one I was talking about, but I felt like he was sporting almost Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan from.
Oh man. Yeah, he probably could have been, but it was way beforehand.
Yeah, way before.
Ironically, though, we're bringing up Wing Commander, and probably never has such a great collaboration of sci-fi stars been assembled. Because you had Malcolm McDowell, you had, I can't remember his name, the guy who played Biff from the Back to the Future series of movies.
Thomas Wilson.
And, oh man, it was great, those games. The cast that they got, it was just too bad that it was all full motion video, and therefore it was horrible. It almost makes you feel bad for all of them. I feel bad especially for Thomas Wilson, because he got replaced by Matthew Lillard. Yeah, Wing Commander movie, I'm not letting that go. And John Rhys Davies, well, okay, who you replaced him for the movie, I'll accept, but only on a couple of conditions. But you don't replace John Rhys Davies!
There we go.
And here we're talking more about other games and other films than we are about Star Wars. All right.
Guess who?
Oh, look, it's our friend that we killed in 5 seconds.
Unfortunately, there's no invincibility here this time. You have to do this.
We're actually going to have to face a boss in the hard mode. All right.
Well, this is more of a mini boss.
Mm-hmm. Well, isn't he skippable, too? Could have sworn...
No, he's not skippable.
Could have sworn that, like, some of these mini bosses were actually skippable.
I don't think any mini boss is really skippable.
And we didn't even get into the whole concept of the jetpack, which was awesome for this game. You know, how many people loved Boba Fett and the fact that he was walking around with a freaking jetpack, and here we are with one, and we haven't talked about it. The more you know.
The more you know. Yeah, we haven't.
Why isn't NBC paying us for? Again, we're ranting again. Somebody's gonna award us a trophy or an achievement for most side talking ever.
Let's not talk about Star Wars.
there you go. That's the goal now. We're just gonna not talk about Star Wars.
I really gotta quit pressing the camera buttons.
That was one thing that I actually found really awkward with the N64 was the camera buttons. And even later in the GameCube when we got the camera stick.
Mario always did it fine though.
Mm-hmm. Well, it always seemed, and this has been proven a little bit that Nintendo knows how to work better with the hardware than third parties do.
Mm-hmm.
Always gets proven when the next Mario game comes out and it uses everything beautifully. It makes me kind of worry about the Wii U and some of the third party support for it. Come on, we need more Wilhelm scream, Alex. We need more Wilhelm.
There's no ledges for them to fall off.
No!
My health is still dangerously low. Where's all the health in this game? This is freaking easy mode, man.
Easy mode? What's that? You know some developer of Shadows of the Empire is laughing at us right now, just going, ha 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 ha, you missed this one, and this one, and this one.
Oh, I forgot this is a puzzle. So, I think this door's open now. Yes. There should be some.
Deeper into Gaul we go.
Seekers. I want help. Where is all the help in this game? Really?
Apparently you know how to find all the ammo caches, just not the health caches. It's like Dark Forces, really.
Let's see, I forgot that this is a bit of a puzzle part. That was just to flick all the switches on. Come on. Okay, come on. Turn. Turn.
If you turn properly, Dash, you get a cookie. Oh, there's a good boy. And now you get a cookie.
And there are little semi-R2-D2s. That's what I just call them. They're not really R2-D2s, but
I never figured out what they were supposed to be. Were they supposed to be like a weird fusion of R2 and the little rat bots from the Death Star?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, look! Help! We were so excited.
I was starting to think health didn't exist in this game. Am I sure I'm on easy mode, not Jedi mode? Where's the friggin' exit now?
Well, this may be easy mode, but we're making it look like Jedi mode. That's okay, we have no problem with this. And in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out, did any other Star Wars stars actually end up in Studio Ghibli films? Nothing else is coming to mind.
I can't think of any. I can think of other weird casting choices for Ghibli dubs, but...
Oh, actually, no, Star Wars, Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson, that's right, Ponyo.
From Ponyo. Weirdest role I've ever seen Liam pick up.
It's worked so well. Ponyo's good. Ponyo's very underrated.
I actually... See, here's the funniest part, and people will comment if you wish, Flame Shield up, I don't care. I'm going to admit it. I've never seen a Studio Ghibli film. Never done it.
You didn't even at least see Ponyo.
I remember pieces of... No, I only know of Ponyo because of Nostalgia Critic, but I may have seen pieces way back when of Princess Mononoke, but I don't remember enough of it to say that I liked it, disliked it. One of these days I will actually dig out Ghibli films and go watch them.
Seeing that you have 4 nieces, how many is it again?
3 nieces out.
3 nieces. Yeah, you should really pull out some Ghibli films for them. They'll enjoy. I wouldn't suggest showing them Mononoke,
Oh no, no.
Because that's probably a little too intense for them at this point.
Well, that's kind of the problem that you run into with Ghibli films is that it's really hard to kind of figure out. See, because some of the more kid-friendly ones are kind of out of print now, and the ones that are just considered stellar but are so dark, those are the ones that are like easy access.
Yeah.
So like I could get Mononoke fairly easy, but I'd have to go dig if I wanted to go get like My Neighbor Totoro.
No, that's still available. Disney has that still.
Oh, Disney has it? Okay.
Yeah. So most of the really big classic ones that are beloved, like Totoro, are still held by Disney.
Kiki's or
Kiki's delivery service. Yeah, most of them are still held by Disney now. And there's, now there's a small few that are non-Disney. That are held by other companies like Miramax or now Sentai Filmworks has Grave of the Fireflies. Not one I suggest showing your nieces.
Really?
Either. Yeah. And for whatever reason, they did a redub of it, and I really don't understand why they did that.
Oh, man. I don't know if I'd ever watched Grave of the Fireflies. I remember seeing Yezu Otaku review it, as well as Bennett Sage, both from That Guy with the Glasses. If you guys want to give us advertisement money, I've got no problem. I remember them both going off because they were opposite views of that movie, and just going, no, I'm never watching it.
I think I went out the wrong way. I cannot remember where I'm going now.
And while we're getting lost in shadows, we're talking more film. That's alright!
No, I'm right. I'm okay. I thought I went out where I came in.
There's more stormtroopers.
Okay, now I'm probably going the right way. Now I'm probably going on the path I need to go on. Because there's the R2-D2s. I always called them R2-D2s. That's what I always called them. And Andrew would be like, they're not R2-D2s.
I could totally see her yelling at you, yeah.
And, you saw me fight off that, what I called the rat bot, or possum bot, and I'd always call them rat bots, and she'd always say, they're not rat bots! She always had reasons to yell at me.
She's your sister.
Let's get this challenge.
And just for emphasis, older sister, so obviously she had to, come down hard on him. And see, I remember going through these fans and going, we missed a Wilhelm!
We got the Wilhelm! Yeah. We will do that every time we get a Wilhelm scream. We will go, Wilhelm!
We should put a little counter at the bottom right corner.
That's a great idea. Counter. Let's totally do that. I thought there was a challenge point.
Wilhelm counter.
I thought there was a challenge point down in one of these shafts. I guess not.
I don't think it's this one. I think it was further along, but I may be wrong. Let's just make sure we didn't get turned around.
No, I'm going.
Ow.
Maybe it's here. No. Ouch. Yeah, the stupid thing hurts you. The stupid rotor pole.
Exactly.
Rat bots.
Revenge of the rat bots.
Okay, had my jetpack on.
And there's our challenge point. Or there's a challenge point.
Wow, Seekers. Wow.
And look, more health! Yay! Except now we're out of rocket fuel.
Oh.
While we run around and get our jetpack fuel back up.
Might want to wait till it's 100%, you know?
Well, you might. I mean, it might help. Oh, there we go.
No Wilhelm.
No, instead we got Dark Force noises. For those who don't know what that is, Dark Forces is actually Star Wars' take of Doom. Back in the day. Back in the day when Doom was popular.
Oh, so it is a Star Wars game.
Yeah, Dark Forces is a FPS.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, the first one was. And then 2, yeah, it had some first-person moments. And then 3, you had third-person. But yeah, Dark Forces was Star Wars' take on Doom. Okay. Or Wolfenstein.
Hey there. I love when I talk to you. Hey there.
Oh. Rebels in the system. Rebels in the system.
Come on. Galactic auto target is not doing anything. There we go! Wilhelm!
We've got Der Wilhelm!
Thank you, Ben Burt, for bringing that scream back. We're all very appreciative.
And I think we're gonna need more help there, Alex.
There's none in here. I really hope I'm not, like, right to Boba Fett, because if like...
Oh, man, but we'd be so epic if we were. You get him down with, like, 16 health? No, they're gonna charge you up for Boba.
Oh,
or maybe they won't.
Or they can just ambush me at the top of an elevator.
That works too. Now we're at 100 health.
Turn around.
It's a trap! Yeah, we're gonna see how many times I can put that into these videos. It's a trap!
Okay,
Alright, now instead of referring to film, we're gonna see how many internet celebrities we can talk about.
Internet memes.
Yay!
Internet memes.
Screw the rules, I have a jetpack.
It's Friday.
Come on, it's Friday night. And
totally different. No, I was not talking.
I don't know why I went there, but I did.
That was not the Friday meme I was talking about.
No. I don't know why I went there, but I did. Oh, yay, health. Not much,
Seekers.
but...
Yeah, we got 40 Seekers, I think. No, never mind, I don't know how much they gives you. We got 10 Seekers. So it's 5 Seekers each.
I still like balls. Then I'm trying to remember the last one that's just like uber powerful. I think it's Disruptor in this game.
Yeah, that's your granddaddy weapon. That's the one you like to conserve.
Yep, that's your BFG in this game. Okay, now we may be going in the right direction. My question is, are we really close to Boba?
And we're getting... I am tired of you guys sneaking out of corners and shooting me.
We're dead, Zoe.
Yeah, I think we're right to Boba Fett right now. There is a full health in there, but...
Boba Fett?
Yeah, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett shrimp?
That's Bubba Gump.
I'm going with Boba Fett now, though.
Yep, we're here.
Now we're with, oh yeah, that's right. Was it Boba, or did we just fight Slave 1?
It's both. We fight.
Yeah.
It's a 2-stage boss. I remember once playing this as a kid, I actually glitched the game and Boba Fett disappeared.
Oh, jeez.
Did you come down here and fight me like a real bounty hunter?
And where are we basing this on? What, is Boba Fett Dog the Bounty Hunter now? Does he have an honor code? Because last time I checked, there is no honor among thieves. Or among bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Thankfully, he does not have the same hairdo as Dog, otherwise I might have a few things to say.
Seekers.
Now we're talking about TV instead of Star Wars. We're covering as many topics as we can, guys.
I was gonna go with the whole Pixar as that Dory memory for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Finding Nemo.
Dude, I think that's gonna be the subheading of this is, 5-second memory, and then we go to movies, and then anime, and then TV, and...
We have the most ADD playthroughs ever.
Exactly. But would you have them any other way? For those who would.
Where is he?
Please post your hate mail, too. He was up on one of the upper floors. Ah, there he is. Come on, Alex, you can do it!
Yeah, I can fly too, Boba Fett. What now?
Rocket pack battle. Oh crap, he ran out. He probably didn't. He's a boss. He doesn't run out of jet fuel.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, and dude, we're sitting at like 30 health. Slave 1's gonna be a pain.
The Slave 1's easy enough. You just know where to go in the right position. Get some help. Help!
Help us!
And he killed me. Fortunately, I
Because
think
Boba Fett's just that badass.
Fortunately, unlike a lot of other games, and like just about every game, they actually keep their damage counters.
Oh,
they
nice.
don't respawn, you know. They don't go back
So
to full
we're
health.
hovering at 5% with Boba Fett. Somebody's commenting going, kill him already! I've just learned to let Alex hum. It helps him concentrate. Oh, what? Oh,
Come
1%.
on, really? I could probably blast him. Blast him!
This is not the bounty hunter you're looking for. Oh, come down here and fight like a real Fett.
Call yourself a fat cheap fighter.
Oh.
Come on, really?
We got a hit and he's still 1%. I'm kind of laughing at this. There we go. Oh no, we broke his jetpack! And now we have to find his ship. Because that's always the Fett answer to everything. Get bigger guns.
Pretty sure if you just hover behind him, stay behind him, he'll leave you alone.
I'll take your word for it, because I remember Slave 1 being harder than Boba for me. That's funny, too, because you got the bottom cannons aimed right at you.
Yeah, he never shoots you from behind somehow.
It's like, that would be dishonorable. Oh, we are so close. We are so close! 5%! Yay!
And he's dead!
Slave 1's dead.
Up yours, Boba Fett.
We killed Boba before the Sarlacc pit got a chance.
He'll be back for Jedi.
Exactly. Alright, guys. This is Gull Spaceport. We're going to take a quick break before going to the next level. Once again, I am Drak.
I'm Shadow.
And we'll be back in a bit.